Hello, hello, and aloha, y'all. This is Miss Chantel Boucher here with Believers in Business Creative slash Believers in Business Social. And I got my new buddy here, Tyler Harris, who goes by Harris, by the way. So hello, Harris.
How's it going, guys? How's everybody? How are you, Miss Chantal?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So Harris is from, as you can see, Three Nations Brewing, and you're at the Anna location. Where are you at right now? What
Oh,
location?
I'm actually in the Carrollton location.
You're in the. I was gonna say, I'm like,
Yeah,
that doesn't look like the Anna one. All the mugs on the
yeah,
walls and all that. I love it. Well, you guys are gonna be a sponsor for our event coming up on
yeah.
Monday,
Super
24.
excited.
But I wanted you to get a chance to tell us a little bit about yourself, your position with the company, and kind of a little, info about you guys.
So as mentioned, my name is Tyler Harris. I'm the sales manager for the brewery. Um, Currently, we only service the state of Texas, which I say only. I mean, it's quite a task, but we don't go any further than that. Um, we have just celebrated 9 years in the industry, or as a company. We were founded by a gentleman named Gavin Secchi. Gavin Secchi originally worked for illustrious breweries such as Karbach, Rahr and Sons, Franconia, Goose Island. I mean, he's been in the industry. Actually, he's been brewing since he was 13 years old.
Wow.
And this kind of leads us into when he grew up and he realized he wanted to be a full-time brewer. He actually moved over to Europe to go to school in Munich, Germany.
Wow.
And then from Munich, he traveled to Belgium and then England, which is where we get the Three Nations, which is, the Three Nations in which he learned to brew.
That is cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. It's awesome in a lot of ways, specifically because although he has this classic training in an antiquated form of brewing beer,
Uh-huh.
he likes to stay current and topical with all the brews that we do. So, I mean, he doesn't leave anybody out or leave anything on the table. He wants to make sure that, although, again, with that classic training, he's doing something different and innovative every time.
Yeah, I did notice that. I was very fortunate, guys, that last week I had to go to a meeting over there in Anna. I had to go.
Uh,
And it was just horrible. And John was, so kind. He's like, you can try everything. And I was like, okay.
yeah,
So
I'm gonna.
I did. I, I literally tasted everything because he also wanted to know, like, oh, what kind of, beers would you want at your event and all that. And even the what is the other one that you guys have? It's not like a truly, but it's like a grape.
Oh yeah, the Mystic Seltzer.
Yeah, the Mystic Seltzer.
Yeah,
That was good.
yeah, and it's funny that one. That one kind of came about. We did a series of seltzers that were all kind of like
Uh-huh.
kind of snow cone inspired or like Gatorade inspired, and the one that stuck was for lack of a better, purple sports drink. Is how we have to say it, but that's what laid way to the Mystic Seltzer.
Okay, cool. Because
Yeah.
when I first thought I was like, it's purple. Am I gonna like this? Because sometimes when something has grape flavor or cherry flavor, it could taste like cough syrup
Yep, yep,
with alcohol. It
yep.
doesn't. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I would.
Well, and I think that's also part into we use a very specific yeast to convert that, which not only keeps that gluten free for us, but it also keeps that from being too beer forward. And so I think that complements it. It keeps it more effervescent and light, and so it doesn't really get as syrupy or like medicinal as like
Yeah,
a lot of those flavors can be.
yeah, because I've had some stuff like that too before, and it just tastes very medicinal.
Yeah.
And you know what I really love is it the Texarkana?
Oh, the Texican. Yes,
I-
yes.
I'm making my own.
Absolutely amazing beer. Uh, So yeah, it's great. That one's a labor of love for all of us here. I mean, it took us about 9 to 10 months to really dial that one in,
Oh
and
wow.
it's quickly become the fan and the brewer slash production side favorite beer that we all really enjoy.
Yeah, because it's just easy to drink and it kind of goes with everything.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's a Mexican style lager.
Yeah.
I wanted to call it a Texas style lager, really, just because where we are, and you can't really avoid it because what is Texas without Mexico and vice versa.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's 20% corn, 80% Pilsner malt. Keeps it really light and clean and crisp and crushable. And so that's where I think big fans are created every day by that beer.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it a lot.
Yeah,
We're super excited to have you guys there and
we're super excited to be there.
I just love your guys' brewery, and I'm very particular. Like I am seriously like because I've gone to a lot of breweries before. You know, I'm from Hawaii originally, and then I was in California for a bit. And every time I travel someplace, I was like, I've been to the UK, I've been in Europe and stuff, and so I've had a lot of different beers in my lifetime. But
Yeah.
y'all's are really good. But they,
Yeah, thank you.
so can you talk a little bit about the locations that you guys have?
Yeah, so I am at the original location. Well, I say original location, but our main location, our production facility here in Carrollton. We're right in the heart of old downtown Carrollton, Beltline and 35E. We originally started out in Farmers Branch, which, honestly, you could probably, if you had a good enough arm, you could chuck a baseball from here and hit the old location. But as we grew, we knew we wanted to have a bigger space, bigger tank space. If you guys ever get a chance to visit, we'll give you a tour, show you all the tanks. But this is where we produce a bulk of our beer.
Oh, awesome.
We are now in the game of creating more locations vis-a-vis the Anna location. Now, Anna is a very interesting. So both locations are rooted in a lot of Texas history. So
Right.
the Carrollton location started out as a grain silo and a facility where, there was an old farmer. There's some big silos that are just to the north of us that used to house all the grain, and it would be pumped over here to be shipped out.
Hmm.
Then the location in Anna was actually an old bank for a long time, and then it was a police station. And then after it was a police station, we took it over and created a brewery out of it, which
Oh,
was no small feat. Even though it's a small location, it
yeah.
was really intensive.
Oh, I bet because I mean, with all those tanks and stuff in there and all that, like I would imagine, how long did it take you guys to actually put that together?
So let's see. I initially hopped on board with most of the like once we got the planning down and everything.
Yeah.
Uh, that was about probably the beginning of 2023
Hmm.
and opened doors September of 2023.
Hmm.
That was probably about a month or two before tanks were actually in.
Hmm.
That we had that big bay door. They're only 5 barrel tanks, so they weren't incredibly hard to get in, but really building that infrastructure took a lot longer than we thought.
Yeah.
And now that they're, I mean, it's working like a top though. I mean, it's a brand new system, so we're
Awesome.
really enjoying it.
And what can you also share? Because I know that you guys have like special things that go on there, or are people able to rent out space there? What kind of
Yeah, yeah. So both spaces have a couple of areas where you could rent out. Obviously, the Carrollton location is much larger, so we have several different spaces that people like to rent out. So we have an event room, we have a private event space upstairs, we have several places outside in our patio that you can rent.
Mhm.
Um, in the Anna location, really, it's just kind of dedicated to that vault room.
Yeah.
But you can reserve as many tables as you'd like, and we do events throughout the week. So we do cornhole league usually like starts in the beginning of summer on Tuesdays. Then we
Yeah.
do bingo on Wednesdays, trivia on Thursdays, free live music Friday and Saturday night. Food is provided at both locations. However, currently you can still bring in food from outside areas if you like.
Okay.
Um, I mean, we just like to, we're family friendly, we're dog friendly, we're just
Yeah.
all kinds of friendly. We like to enjoy ourselves and enjoy company. So
Yeah. I love that. Yeah. I just appreciate you guys so much participating in the event with us,
absolutely.
and we'll do more stuff in the future too. Absolutely. Maybe we'll do
Yeah.
something here one day as well.
We would love to have you guys. We would
Yeah.
definitely love to have you guys. We have plenty of space in Carrollton. We have plenty of space in Anna. We are closed on Mondays. However, for certain events and certain people, I mean, obviously with you guys, we could definitely make something happen
Yeah. So you hear that, people? He's
for you.
happen. And so so if people want to find out more about you guys, is it just threenationsbrewing.com?
Yes, yes.
And then you got the locations on there, right?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
Okay, cool. And on your social media, also Three Nations
Yeah,
Brewing.
also the two different locations are separated. So the main is going to be Three Nations Brewing. And then that's Instagram, Facebook, but then it's Three Nations Brewing Anna will be Instagram and Facebook on.
Cool. All right. Thanks again, Harris. And if any of you would like to get tickets to the event, you can get them at believersinbusinesssocial.com. And we're looking forward to seeing everybody there. And thanks again. See ya.
Thank you.
Aloha.
Bye.